Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? I'm gonna be behind the scenes here because this is what I want you to pay attention to right here. Okay? I'm making this video hoping that I can help you or anyone that you know that wants to lose some weight. Also want to thank everyone that has sent me words of encouragement throughout this 5 months period that I've been going through my weight loss. And it has helped me so much. So if you know anyone that's losing weight, please, applaud them, give them words of encouragement. Let's all do that because it does help. Believe me, it really, really does. So I decided to make this video because I'm getting a lot of people asking me how is it that I am able to do this? How am I losing so much weight in so little time? It's been 5 months, and to be honest, the effort has been in 4 months because I took some time off from really exercising and dieting, and I decided to just for me, I felt like I was losing weight too fast, so I decided to take a little break just for you to see how effective dieting and exercising can be. Now, I'm gonna give you the ballpark of in a nutshell version of how I do things, what I've done since the beginning. Okay, first things first, you have to inform yourself about how many calories you need to intake every day. I spoke to my doctor and to a nutritionist friend of mine. Both of them gave me about the same answer, close to 1,700 calories per day. So based on that information, I decided to put together a little diet for myself. I was about 230 pounds when I started this journey. So I decided that I needed to lose some weight before I started exercising. So if you feel like you're a little heavy and you have 50, 60 pounds on you that you shouldn't have, then my advice, I'm not a professional, okay? I gotta put this out there. I am not a professional. I'm making this video telling you how is it that I'm able to lose weight the way I'm doing it. So it's up to you how you want to proceed. If you want to go do this, or there are many, many other ways to lose weight. This is what's working for me. So I informed myself about all the things that I needed to know, how many calories and celery and strawberries and milk. I mean, most of that information comes in the box. Everything pretty much nowadays has that information. So make sure that you read carefully and try to memorize what works better for you, what foods keep you, keep you full for longer periods of time. All those things, you have to pay attention. Inform yourself. That is telling you one of the best things you can do before you start dieting and exercising. If you are, like I said, things work different for everyone. Your metabolism might be very different from mine. Now, for me, I'm going to give you my information as to how I went about to do what I do. I'm 5'8". I was 230 pounds more or less, and I'm going to be 44 in a couple of months. So my metabolism doesn't work as fast as it might work on someone who's 20, 25, or someone who is 60. So you got to be careful with that, okay? Make sure you go see your doctor. For the exercise part, when I decided to start exercising, I decided that I was going to lose between 10 and 15 pounds for the purpose of agility. When you have less weight on you, you can move better, you can exercise better. Remember, 15 pounds off of your body, it's quite a bit of weight. That you carry that with you all the time especially when you're exercising. So the first thing that I did, I got myself what's called the Bullet. Okay, it's this little thing here. Okay, I got it at Walmart, and I am going to show you. I'm going to go around here, the camera, and I'm going to show you the container that comes with it. That one right there. Sorry if the camera moves. So that's the container that comes with it. I forgot to put it on the table when I started the video. Oh, there you go. I told you I was going to move the camera. So that's the container that comes with it. So the first thing that I did when I started losing weight, I decided to cut a lot of foods. Now, meat is the first thing that people want to cut. That's the first thing that I wanted to cut. Just because the way we cook it, I cook it with lots of oil, and for the most part, for the meat to taste even better, the more crap you add to it, the better it tastes, right? So the more calories you add to the amount of calories the meat already has. So you don't have to stop eating meat. You can just cook it better. For me, I decided to stop the meat just to cut as many calories as possible, just to test it, to see if my body could handle it. And one of the things that I did was I remember going to one of those little cafes, and I got myself a veggie wrap, and it was so delicious, and there was no meat whatsoever, only vegetables. So they had the ingredients and they had the way that it was prepared right in the front in a sheet of paper. So I took a picture of it, and I went ahead and I bought myself this little grill, 28 bucks. And I got myself, obviously, the wraps. Oh, oops, sorry about that. And I got myself the exact same ones that they were using, right? It's tomato and basil. We also got the normal ones. So you make yourself a veggie wrap. You can use this. This is one of the most important ingredients in my life right now. I don't know what I would do if Farm Boy stops making this stuff. It's sort of like a dip based, kale based. Okay, you know, kale, that's a tough vegetable. It's very good for you. Kale is very good for you. So this thing, you don't have to use a lot of it with vegetables, and it gives them amazing taste. Something else that I eat a lot is zucchini. Zucchini tastes a lot like cucumber, and I love it. I mean, I eat that every day. Now in the morning, if you want to eat eggs is it's something really good in the morning. It gives you a lot of energy. It's got good carbs. You can eat 2 or 3 eggs a day if you want to. The way I prepare them, I put a lot of zucchini and put tomatoes, green peppers, red peppers, and I add some of this for salt, because they put maybe a little too much salt in it, but that's why I don't put too much of it. But this thing gives it such a good taste. Like I said, you can eat up a nice portion of eggs, scrambled eggs, of course. And like I said, you're eating mostly vegetables. And with this, it tastes super good with zucchini and all this stuff. Wow, you can imagine. So you can do that for breakfast. I did that for a while. Now, because I don't get as hungry as before, I don't have to eat them in the morning. But once a week or twice a week, I may have some eggs, just because I know I need to put more food in my system. Not because I'm hungry. To be honest, I don't get as hungry as I used to, because now you have to educate your body to eat less. I'm going to tell you something. It may sound disgusting to you, but it is. I find that it makes sense, but please forgive me, but I have to tell you. You notice that if you go to the bathroom for number 2, too much, that just means that you're eating way too much, and your body is just throwing away most of what you eat, and it feels good in your stomach, but you're just wasting your food, literally wasting it. You don't need to eat it, because your body's telling you, look, man, most of it is going out. That's just the way it is. That's the way your body works. So I find out that I don't need to eat that much. I eat what I need to eat, and even that got better for me. I don't go to the number 2 as often as I used to. I'm healthier, so my body only asks for what it needs. If I'm hungry, if my body asks for food, I feed it, but I feed my body enough just for my body to get the calories that it's asking me for. I don't fill myself up all the way to my neck on food, because I don't have to, right? Also, you have to understand that your body, it takes about 10 minutes for your stomach to send the signal to your head that it's full. That's why sometimes by the time you're done eating, 10 minutes later, you're like, oh my God, I ate too much. But that's because your stomach has just sent that to your head. You know, you just ate. But by the time you're done eating, you ate too much. So get used to eating a little bit and wait. Another trick is, if you feel like you're gonna eat a lot, like you're really hungry, always drink a glass of water before you eat. I know it may not be what you want to have in your stomach, but you know, in your head, you know that glass of water, just know it is going to help you. It's gonna fill up your stomach a little bit. In your body's not gonna feel as hungry, and you're gonna eat less. This is why I always suggest to people, when you go grocery shopping, eat before you go. Because if you go grocery shopping when your stomach is empty, you're gonna grab just about anything that you want. That's the way the mind works. So eat before you go, and you'll see you're gonna look at food and oh man, nah, I don't, because you're not thinking about food. You shop for what you need. So I don't want to give you advice on how you shop or anything. You do what you have to do. You shop however you want to shop. That's just how I like to do it. So the first thing for the shake, I'm sorry this video is turning to be a little long, but I hope it helps you. All those details are very important to me anyways. So the first thing that I started to do was, I used the celery as the base, fill it up. I'm going to give you the short version because the video is getting too long. The way I make them now, I'm not going to tell you how I used to make them because there's no point right now. Fill up your glass, but that much celery. And I used to use milk, but because I wanted to cut in calories, because I wanted to lose more weight, I went from milk to this amazing idea, this accident that it happened. I started using Gatorade instead of milk. I started using this last week, so no more milk. So you fill it up with celery, and because I exercise, I need to hydrate after I exercise, and I need to eat after I exercise. I eat and I hydrate myself at the same time. Gatorade, celery. Make sure you fill it up to the half, and then put the lid on it. And because this is really tough to turn into juice, so you need to do it a couple of times, or you need to do it for some time, for like 30 seconds or so. If you fill it up all the way and then blend it, then the ninja bullet is going to take it. You're going to hear it, that it struggles to spin. So fill it up halfway, do it in 2 stages, and get the celery, turn it into juice. Once the celery is turned into juice, then you add your strawberries, you can add spinach, you can add cucumbers. One of the things, I use bananas. Banana is really good for the flavor. So once you're done with the celery, fill it up again with the rest of the stuff, finish it up. Now, I should mention this. This is something that I use. You don't have to, but because I'm not eating as much meat, I'm not eating things that, they may give you certain vitamins that you absolutely need. I bought myself some multivitamins. But look at the size of those pills, okay? Look at the size of my nail. Look at the size of the pill, okay? It's a big pill. And I have problems swallowing those kinds of pills. So what I did is I turned them into powder. I put the entire bottle in there and turned them into powder. So I left one pill out just for the measurement, just to know how much I'm gonna be putting in there. Just one pill a day. So I take the amount of one pill with the tip of a spoon, put it in, and that's that, okay? And you're getting new vitamins, you're getting good nutrition from vegetables, and it tastes better. You can use different flavors of Gatorade or water vitamin. Water vitamin is also very good. Let me see what else I was going to tell you. Okay, yeah, same thing with the cereal. A lot of people like cereal in the morning, right? So, but some of the cereals have some tough nuts that's in them. So, Farm Boy has this really good cereal that I like, maple pecan, but has a problem that is really tough to, you have to leave it in milk for 5 to 10 minutes for it to soften up a little bit. But I don't like to wait, and I don't want to break a tooth. So what I did, same thing, I turned it into powder. You see? So I put my fruit bowl, a couple of spoons of cereal. It doesn't look like cereal, it looks like sugar, but it's actually cereal, into powder. And you have your cereal and you have your fruit, if you want. That's the way you want to do it. That's for the morning, or you can do that at night. I don't suggest you to eat cereal at night just because of the sugar. You want to eat as much vegetables as you can to fill up. If you can, one thing that I know that works for me at night, so I don't go hungry, is I eat a lot of cucumber with zucchini. I put some lemon, some salt, and some hot sauce. Don't ask me why. It just works for me. A big bowl of cucumber, zucchini, and it tastes really good. And I do some of that at night, not all the time, but it does keep me from going hungry. And if you get hungry at night, I always keep 2 bottles of water on my night table. And if I feel like I'm gonna get up to eat something, open the bottle all the way, finish the bottle, and then I'll put you right to sleep. You're not gonna go hungry. You might wake up later, you wanna go to the bathroom, but you won't be hungry. You can always go back right to sleep. But if you wake up and you make yourself something to eat, it's gonna, the period of time you're gonna be awake is going to keep you awake for longer. It's gonna be tough to go back to sleep. So it's better just to go to the bathroom, just to pee and go back to sleep. At least you won't be hungry. Another thing that you can use if you want, if you don't like the taste of the shakes, you can always add a little vanilla. I bought this. I don't use it as much anymore because I'm kind of used to the taste of the shakes, of the juice. I don't call it shake, I call it juice because I turn it into almost liquid. So it's pretty much juice for me. One thing that a friend of mine suggested last week is apple cider vinegar. 1 teaspoon and a glass of water a day. Now, like I said, I just don't eat or drink whatever people tell me to do it. And I suggest if you don't think, you don't have to trust this video. And I suggest you don't trust this video. If you want to do research for yourself, always do it. Always be skeptical of advice, especially when it comes to food that goes into your body. If you're going to lose weight, inform yourself. Don't take my word for it. It's best if you inform yourself. So I did that. When my friend told me about it, I think most people have heard about the apple cider vinegar that is good for you. So I did a lot of research on it, many websites, and credible websites. And yes, in fact, apple cider vinegar, 1 teaspoon a day, it helps you cleanse your body. It also helps you with hunger. Somehow, it has the properties that it keeps the food in your stomach a little longer. So it takes longer to digest. And as a consequence, it takes longer for you to feel hunger again. And also, as far as I could see on the website, it also helps you burn fat. I don't know how much, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not an expert, but they say it does. So the science says that it does help you, has a lot of healthy benefits for you. So if you want to try it. If not, look it up. Look at the health benefits of apple cider vinegar, and then you can decide to take it or not. I tried it and I almost threw up. What I did is I put a little bit of honey in it. It did help with the taste. If you drink it in a glass, obviously you're gonna be smelling it. So what I'm gonna try today is I'm gonna put it in a bottle and I'm gonna drink it with a straw, or maybe not with a straw, but just drink it in a bottle. That way I don't have to smell it, because the smell is the one that bothers me the most. It doesn't taste as bad. It's just the smell is horrible. But with a little bit of honey and maybe in a bottle, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try that, because if it helps me, if it keeps me healthier, hey, I'm all about that right now. I need to lose more weight and I need to stay healthy. And I hope that you think the same. I hope this video helped you in any way. And if it did, please share it with your friends, share it with as many people as you want. Let them know that it is possible to lose weight in a very simple, and it's really cheap as well. I don't go to the gym. I used to go to the gym, but the memberships are too expensive. So I'm gonna make another video and I'm gonna show you my exercise routine, which is not very difficult. And I do it at home. Just with the money that you spend in a gym, you can buy yourself a bike. And you need like a little space, a little corner in your house. Make the effort, even if you live in a small apartment. You know, clean up something, like move a table, put a bicycle in there. 20 minutes, that's all you need on a bike. And it's good cardio. It's gonna help you in ways that you wouldn't believe. So I'm gonna make a video of the bike routine that I do. I do my own routine, so I don't know if it's gonna work for you, if it's too hard or if it's not hard enough. Then you be the judge. Then you can make your own adjustments to a routine, okay? So in the meantime, this is what I had for you today, and I hope that it helped you. And I hope you can share this with people if you think it's gonna help them. So thank you very much. By the way, for those who don't know me, my name is Otto Hernandez. I should have said it at the beginning. But if you don't know me, it's nice to meet you. And for those who know me, I'll see you later. Take care and thank you for the support.